Hello. What you're about to see is a re-edit of a review I did a while back, a year ago, whatever, a year or two ago, on the movie Blind Dead. Now, in it, I said if I ever could get some clips, I would add them. I have been able to, so what you're going to see is the re-edit with those clips in it. Um, this is an interesting movie. I think it's, Blind Dead has the idea of the undead, the blind, and being able to still hunt people down to do it by hearing. Might seem a bit silly, but I think it was definitely an interesting movie. Now, there has been a fifth made in it. Oh, so, we got the books. But haven't able to. Is it even out yet? I don't know. And oh yeah, you might be noticing this T-shirt, which probably is going to be in the video for the trailer for my channel and a notice for the change in my channel. That's because I filmed these three things drinking one beer in one day. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to sit down and watch Shopping Mall, which I probably, hopefully, at some point will be doing a review on. And oh yeah, you will notice I have long hair in that video. Something happened? Something happened to my long hair and I'm not sure. But hey, hope you enjoy this review. Hey, it's Zero here, and I'm here with Peppa the cat, who decided to make an appearance, who just hit me with a tail. I'm going to be doing a movie review for you today. What movie? The complete Blind Dead saga. I'm going to be talking primarily about the first movie, Tombs of the Blind Dead, also known as Revenge of Planet of the Apes. I'll get into that. And Return of the Evil Dead, also known as Return of the Blind Dead. Tombs of the Blind Dead was made about 71, 72. Was released here in America about 72, 73 by Amon Diosaro. It's from Spain. Now, before I go on, let me explain the whole Revenge of Planet of the Apes. After it was dubbed and was being released here in the States, someone thought, oh well, maybe we can get more tickets, sell more, if we were to connect it to another movie. In 1968, Planet of the Apes, the original Planet of the Apes, came out, and someone got the bright idea to link this movie to that. So they call it Revenge of the Planet of the Apes, and had a little thing. Hopefully I can find the screenshot somewhere. I don't know if I can or not. But it basically was a little thing saying about how monkeys ruled the world at one time, but then we, the mankind, fought back. But the last ape said, we will be back. We will have our revenge. And if you see this movie, really, I don't know if you can see how that's how they look. Does that look like my finger's in the wrong place? That really look like monkeys. Now, the first two movies do kind of give you a bit of an origin for these things. I don't recall if galleons or seagulls really kind of gave you an origin. In the first movie, all of it is like the Knight Templars who basically went away, ended up learning some black magic, came back, did a whole bunch of evil. There was a scene that was originally cut out when it came out in America, where it showed them like having a girl strapped to a virgin girl, whatever, she's strapped to this X or whatever. They strip her clothes off down to her medieval panties, and they run around the horses cutting her, and then they start drinking her blood. They were captured, and they were going to be put to death. In the first movie, I think there's a line there about how we will come back or whatever, and they were like, no, we're going to keep you from being able to come back, all of you will go to hell. So they took the torches and in the eyes, burnt the fucking eyes out. Ah! That's brutal right there. Second movie, I think they said it was like they were plucked out by crows or something. In the 70s, though, it's 1970 now, centuries later, and you meet your two of the characters, particularly your main female lead, played by
Ginger.
Betty, what are you doing in Lisbon?
I'm in business here. Look how you've grown up.
You too. You look great.
Let me cheat here right now because maybe I'll cheat a little bit. This is over my computer because it's creating a glare. But the Dutch actress was played by the Dutch actress Lim Fleming. Again, sorry, this is to deal with the glare my computer's creating.
Well, now we got to be a little more careful, eh?
As long as you're around, I feel quite safe.
Excuse me, I think I need some fresh air.
Lone Fleming. So it's macking on her in front of his fiancée. And they get so mad, she runs off. She ends up in the ruins where these Templars were buried, and they come back and they kill her. And they go. Her friends, her fiance, and her former lover go looking for her, and they come across the blind dead, and one by one they kill them. Now you're thinking the blind dead. Yes, they're blind. They can't see. So how can the blind see me? Apparently they still have these. They can still hear. In fact, there's a scene where this one girl is just trying to stand still, like, if I don't make no noise, they can't hear me. It gets a close-up of her chest, and you can hear the sound. Oh, they can hear her heart. Not really a gory movie. There's a scene where Lone gets raped. Only you actually see her start to get raped, and then it cuts away, and then it comes back, and she's not like she's angry. She says she's gonna get the revenge of the guy. And the guy's just like, whatever. I'm gonna fix my pants. You know you liked it. He gets killed, of course. I think the Blind Dad it's a cool movie, kind of, it's different. And, if you stick just to American movies, you're going to miss out on a lot. Okay? Let me say this right now. You're going to miss out on a lot. I've seen movies from England because I'm a big fan of the horror of the 1950s and 60s and 70s horror Hammer studio movies. I've seen movies from Italy. I've seen movies from Australia, Spain, Japan. Where else? Death Note was like Norway, Scandinavia, something. I think I might have seen some from Germany. I'm not sure. So there's definitely a lot of kick-ass stuff out there that if you just stick just to one country, you're missing out on a lot. This, I feel, is a bit of a must-see because it's enjoyable, not gory. Mine has like the 3 scenes that were cut out. That included the scene at the beginning with them doing with the girl. The scene, the flashback, which shows them getting a little kind of touchy. The two girls have, indicating they had a lesbian affair, and a scene where a little girl watches her mother get killed on a train. And the ending I love. Okay, spoiler here. The ending, by the end of the movie, Lone, her little hair is really like white and gray. Like she's gone through so much trauma, so much shock. Her hair has changed colors. And you get the scene with on the train, and that the Blind Dead, the Templars, are on the train. And as you see them start to open the door, and then she gets this look in her face, and it cuts away. And I think it might be, I don't know if it cuts away to like a shot of the train or to this close up of her, and the scream. It's just still, and you hear the scream. You know what's going to happen, and then boom. It was followed by 3 sequels. Return of the Evil Dead. Now you're thinking, it's tied into Evil Dead. It's actually also known as Return of the Blind Dead. This is actually 73, I believe, that came out. And I liked it. It did use, if I remember, some stock footage because of the Blind Dead. They would ride horses, so I think they used some stock footage of that. This time it takes place, presumably at the same ruins, because I think they showed them. But now it's a small town, village or whatever near there, and the Blind Dead are back, and they want revenge of that town, and it's up to the townspeople to fight them. Like Tombs of the Blind Dead, entertaining. I enjoyed it. once you get to the Ghost Galleon, I didn't really care much for Ghost Galleon. Very set heavy, and there's a use of miniatures in it. That's quite seen at the end when they burn the galleon, see it's catching on fire. But ghost ships are kind of cool. But this is a smaller ghost ship. It's not like Ghost Ship which was made about 15 years ago, whatever. Which is other ghost ships. You get this great big ship. This is a small galleon, so there's not that much space for these people to work on. And they only come out at nighttime, and it deals with Mon. I think there's a little bit of lesbian things in there too. I didn't care for Night of the Seagulls. Yeah, I think it's just like some people doing sacrifice to these whatever. It almost plays off as it could be a direct sequel to it because to be a direct sequel to the Ghost Galleon because the end it shows like the two survivors are on the beach and the Templars are coming out of the water. And now you see it's like and with Night of the Seagulls it's like it's taking place. It almost seems like it's like in the same place because you see them come out of the water. Only I think it's a different set of Templars. It's like 3 sets of Templars or something. Or maybe it's 2. I can't really recall. We were supposed to get a 5th movie. At least there was talks of a 5th movie. Unfortunately, Amandi Asaro, he passed away. Don't know if there's a script for available. If there is, maybe the family made a decision not to release it. It's an enjoyable movie. So if you get a chance, check it out. My copy is from Blue Underground. I want to get it on. I want to see if they have this on Blu-ray because I tend to like going to Blu-ray. But anyways, that's been my little review on this, and I should actually sit down one day and talk more about international horror movies. Because, again, if you just stick to stuff like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Saw. Just the domestic stuff. You're missing out on a lot of stuff. The zombie series, yeah, it's essentially, they say zombie started with Dawn of the Dead, because that was known in some places like Alien, whatever, known as zombie, without an E. But once you get to me, it starts with zombie, also known as with an E and without an E, also known as Zombie 2. That's when it's without an E. Zombie Flesh Eaters, Nightmare City, City of the Living Dead. House by the Cemetery was definitely a good one. The Beyond, Demon 2, Dario Argentino, I think he's, that, Japan, Machine Girl, Tokyo Gore Police. Tokyo Gore Police, the guy with a 3-foot-long bulletproof shotgun penis. If you don't understand that, watch that movie. Hell Driver, whatever. There's some crazy shit. Reincarnation was a good one. Rec, R-E-C. Is like the record button sometimes says R-E-C and has a little star. That was from Spain. Also from Spain, if I remember right, and was remade in America. Has Quarantine. There's almost a scene-by-scene remake of it. Except for they took out the supernatural stuff. They made 3 sequels to Rec. Or they only made 1 to Quarantine. Again, Australia, Undead or something like that. They had some good ones. Razorback. Definitely, check out international cinema. You're gonna find some good stuff. Anyways, I'm Zero. This has been my review and my little rant on international movies. Check out if you maybe I'll put a link below for this. But happy Halloween.